Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Ethan Klein's Content Nuke being destroyed. In this one, I want to cover really quickly Ethan Klein spreading a far-right Islamophobic conspiracy theory regarding a made-up holiday which they called International Jihad Day or International Day of Jihad. And Ethan Klein saw someone else, an Israeli Zionist, say that this day existed, and he just took this guy at his word at face value and included that in his video in like this conspiracy theory regarding Twitch like anti-Semitically blocking Israelis because they're Jewish, which was his claim. So the context of this is that Ethan Klein claimed in this segment that Twitch blocked new signups from Israel on the 13th of October 2023, which is not true because they actually blocked signups from Israel and Palestine, and mentioning the Palestine part destroys his entire argument. So as you can very clearly see in this article right here, Israel and Palestine, something that he leaves out of his article to try and frame it as like an anti-Semitic ban of Jews. And the reason for this, according to Twitch, was that they temporarily disabled signups with email verifications because they were getting a lot of new accounts that were posting like combat footage and like Gaza atrocities and stuff, which they didn't know how to deal with, so they just temporarily assigned signups of new accounts from both Israel and Palestine, not just Israel. So his whole anti-Semitism narrative ruined there, obviously. Not that it would be bad for a website to boycott Israel, it would be good. Israel should be boycotted by everyone all over the world. But in this case, unfortunately, that wasn't the case. It was just a strategic moderation decision to try and control the amount of like, obviously not allowed on the platform, like material showing violence and stuff that was being uploaded from these two places. And Ethan Klein lied about that being an anti-Semitic ban on Israel. But aside from that, he literally claimed that this ban happened because, I shit you not, according to him, Twitch observes a holiday which according to him and this guy who he's uncritically citing is called the International Global Day of Jihad or something. Just watch.
Israeli and American media started to pick up the story, which finally forced Twitch to respond. He also explains the block started on October 13th, which happens to be Global Jihad Day, when Islamic terrorists call on others globally to act, which he thinks is an odd coincidence. They were never
Global Jihad Day! Twitch banned all Jews in the world on Global Jihad Day! It's everyone's favorite holiday, you know, Global Jihad Day. So what actually happened? According to this article, what happened is Khaled Mashal, the former political bureau chairman of Hamas, called for what he called a day of jihad, which was not a day of calling for terrorism or something. He said, a day of general mobilization in the Arab and Islamic world and among the free people of the world, a day to rally support, off-raid and participate actively. It is a day to demonstrate our love for Palestine, Jerusalem and Al-Aqsa. He also appealed for donations to assist Gaza, which was currently experiencing an Israeli military incursion. Now this was spun by far-right Zionist genocidal conspiracy theorists into being like a yearly holiday in which Global Jihad Day is celebrated and which like everyone does terrorist attacks to celebrate it or something. And this conspiracy theory took the words of someone calling for protests, pro-Palestine protests, and they spun that into being like a global day of jihad, a phrase that he did not use. And then this led to real-life attacks and threats against Muslims. And then this led to this Zionist idiot who Ethan Klein just uncritically cites, claiming that there exists the Global Day of Jihad that Twitch apparently observes, like a yearly holiday that Twitch apparently observes. He just repeats that uncritically. Like he just straight up repeats a far-right, made-up Islamophobic conspiracy theory, totally uncritically. So yeah, folks, Ethan Klein, everyone, he legitimately put forth the notion that the Twitch corporation, owned by the Amazon corporation, celebrates a global holiday called the Global Day of Jihad, and that them banning IPs from Israel and Palestine on this day was like their way of celebrating and participating in the Global Day of Jihad. This guy legitimately believes that no one can respond to him. He legitimately believes that he's like the smartest guy in the world and like his opponents just can't possibly deal with his incredible arguments, and that's the sort of thing that he says.